guys. So let's take a look and see what message Spirit has for you at this time. Okay, so I really get that you know that all the hard work that you have put in is about to bring you a lot of success. There's a spotlight that's about to be shining on you. It's your turn. You have hammered away and piece by piece built this understanding. Yes, you know, you feel it. It's time. It's time for you to have everything that you deserve. Okay, interesting. So we have the Hierophant and the High Priestess here. And what I often see these two as, the Hierophant is the 3D version, or you could say the more masculine version of the High Priestess, which is the more divine feminine or 45D realm understanding of that. And I really get this sense of as above, so below. So really what I'm getting here is you have aligned not only your physical understanding and balance, but you've also aligned your spiritual, mental, emotional understandings too, as above, so below. So you are aligned, you are in alignment, you are on a very good path for yourself. So what this says to me is that what you have built, no one can crumble, because you built it with spirit. You built it with the Creator. You built it in a place of self-mastery. You built it with the truth of your soul. Everything that you're stepping into is going to be grand, is going to be long-term, is going to be there to stay. You left a lot behind for this. You had to put the pieces together. It was not easy. It was confusing. It was stressful. But yes, you are here. You have aligned as above, so below. And your spirit guides, spirit itself is excited for what you're stepping into. Because again, you built this from the bottom up. You got this out of the mud, man. You did. You learned self-mastery. You learned to lead yourself. You learn to listen to your intuition and trust in what your soul was telling you over anything else. You left the city behind. You left the voices of others outside of you behind. You left outside validation behind. You chose to understand you. You chose you. You chose what your soul knew was best for you, even when it was hard, even when it was confusing, even when everything told you that if you stepped outside this balcony here, that you were going to fall, you were going to fail. But they didn't know. They didn't know. They couldn't see your path because it's yours. It is yours. And it was scary, but you're here. Spotlight energy, man. Like, I really, really get that you're about to be in the spotlight. It's really, really insane. The success that's coming towards you, the fulfillment that's here. And I also get that there could be a lot of travel here for you. Let me see what this is about. What is this? Okay. So I'm getting that maybe you're in the process. Again, you're still you're stepping into this understanding for yourself, right? And there is possibly someone that you feel or know is meant to be a part of this understanding with you. Maybe you are moving towards them, or maybe they are moving towards you. There's something here. There's something here. This doesn't feel like it's so much in relation to you, but that there is someone that is wanting to be a part or come with you, and maybe they feel like they're not on your level. Like, that's the energy here. They feel insecure. They feel afraid that this energy it's very much that they just feel like they don't have enough, or they aren't enough. Like, they see your light. They see how bright you're shining, and they want to be a part of that with you. Maybe you've been communicating with this person about your success, about everything that you have or you're gaining, and maybe they've talked to you. This could be somebody that you are in the beginning understandings of a relationship with, and it's the understanding of them feeling like, okay, I want this connection. Maybe, again, for some of you, it could be that you're moving toward where they are, whatever the case may be, and they want this connection with you, but they're like, what if, you get there and you see that they aren't good enough, or they aren't, worthy, or they feel like, again, they're not where you are. They feel like they're behind. I get the sense that they're balancing through a lot. I mean, it could be just speaking about financial, but we have the emotional here in the background as well. They're balancing through so much, and they feel like they see you shining so brightly, and they're like, man, how do I get to where this person is? I want this person to be a part of my life, but I feel like I still have so much to heal, so much to, clean up, and so much to get together in my environment. Let me see. Also, I do get fear of rejection in some sense. So again, they see you shining brightly, and they could be afraid that, they'll never be on your level, and that at some point you'll realize that and walk away from them. There's a lot of fear about that. Let me just see if there's anything else. They may communicate some of this to you. Okay, so here's the thing. I get for this person that it could be an energy of, this could be something that's already happened or something that's going to come. But they may want to speak to you about the fact that they don't want to move things too fast, or they are wanting to, maybe rearrange or think about these plans. Because again, I get for some of you, this could be the understanding that you're moving towards them. It could be a permanent move. It could be just that you're going to visit them. But I get this being an understanding of them wanting to have an open conversation with you about that they want to get to where they need to be. They want to get to a state of balance for themselves, whether it's financially, emotionally, whatever the case may be. They want to get to this energy, and they feel like that's what needs to happen in order for them to be able to have the type of connection that you want. And maybe this is something that you feel too, even if you have not necessarily spoken about this to them. You feel that is a truth, and maybe you're afraid that means that this connection won't be one that is, like long term. But I really get that this person is wanting to do this so that they can have or feel confident in who they are, and let me just ask and see, is this long-term understanding? Okay. All right, so interesting. It looks like this person could have the potential for long term. However, they do have a lot of things, a lot of stuff that they need to clean up. So they're right. They are right. They have a lot that they need to clean up in their environment, because you see, really, all this beautiful energy that came up for you, it's not. They're not a match for you at this time. Does that mean they'll never be a match for you? With the Lovers coming out as well as the Devil, I don't get that that's necessarily the case. It looks like maybe you've called this person in, the person that you are meant to be within, through you doing everything that you've done for yourself. And it's like, okay, well, you've gotten all the rest of this together. It's almost time. But it's like you just need to lay eyes on each other right now. You just need to connect some. But this person needs to clear out a lot to get on your level. And in some sense, maybe you're giving them energy downloads through your connection, through your communication, so that they can begin to transform into who they need to be. So like that's what comes up here. I don't get that this person is not the one or anything like that. I really just get that the person, that they have a lot of transformation to do. And they know this, they know that they're not where they need to be. And I get the sense that this person is very much a realist, like they don't show up as, they're blunt, they don't show up as somebody that is going to pretend or whatever the case may be. They really want to have a conversation with you about the fact that they don't feel like they are who they need to be. Yeah. Ooh, these cards look a little bit messy. Let me clean that up some. Yeah. They really want to have a conversation with you about the fact that they know that they are not where they need to be. And I really get the strong understanding that they're hoping that doesn't mean that you cut them out or reject them. I mean, they already feel like if they don't get their stuff together, then you're going to move towards somebody else anyway. But they want to get themselves together to be on your level. That's the energy here. I mean, in the bottom of the deck energy, it shows up as the Four of Wands. So again, like, I don't get that this being a sense, and we have the Knight of Cups here. This energy, this person isn't showing up as somebody that necessarily wouldn't be a good understanding for you. However, they might not be able to show up consistently how you would want them to if you don't give them the time and opportunity to just do what they need to do with them for themselves. Because you have done that for you. You have done that for you, and you're stepping into such amazing understandings for yourself. And to some extent, you're stepping into this, and it's important for you to have your moment to shine in this individual way to yourself. It's so important to be able to experience your own success in an individual sense. That's very important, because when you get into a relationship with somebody, it can be harder to do that. And that's the energy here. So I really, really get that this energy shows up as you stepping into this abundant, emotionally fulfilling understanding, highlighting all your success and all your hard work. And this person, they're going to work to get to your level. Like, that's the energy that I'm getting here. They're going to work to get to your level and get to where you are, so that they can be who you would want in a relationship or a connection. But yes, I don't get this not being the person. It just shows up as they have a lot to transform at this time. But that's all I'm really getting at this time. I hope this message resonates, and if it doesn't, I hope you find what does.